Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Velcro and I want to remind you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the button down below. You know what it is at this point. It really helps the channel out and it keeps me motivated to keep on doing these videos. Sorry everyone that I haven't uploaded in the past 2 days. I was ill. I had something that I ate that didn't sit well with me. So I had a couple of rough nights, so my energy levels were pretty low. And one commitment that I did when I started this channel for the reactions was to not do the reactions if my energy levels weren't at least normal, because at least for me, the way my brain works is that I invest so much energy into the music when I do a reaction video that I don't want to have like low energy levels when I do them, because I feel like I wouldn't do justice to whatever the song I'm listening to or whatever the band I'm listening at that moment. So I rather do them when my energy levels are high or normal, and I feel like, you know, I want to do this right now. So that's why I didn't upload the last couple of days. But anyway, enough about me. Today we're going to be reacting to The Warning, Narcisista. This is live from Foro, Didi, Monterrey in Mexico. I wanted to do this one because this song is in Spanish, and some of you already know that Spanish is my mother's language. So this is gonna be pretty interesting to me. I think you guys told me that this is a song directed to their haters. So I guess that without further ado, let's hear it. Okay, so basically, since you guys like when I did the translation before, what she's saying here is, now for all of you, for the first time, I guess this is the first time they play this song live. For the first time, we're gonna be playing this song Narcisista. So that, I guess that's their debut for this song live, and I can already notice that the bass player, I don't know which year this was. The video is from 2019, so I'm guessing that was from that year. And the bassist really looks a lot younger here. I like that bass lick. Okay, so before we go into the chorus, I really love that pre-chorus. Man, I'm really loving something about this song is that the bass tone sounds really different from the other recording, and I'm guessing that's the mixing, not necessarily her tone, but her mixing. And there's a lot of going on the bass in this song, which I didn't really hear on the other songs, and I really like this because I said it, like one of the instruments that I focus the most when I hear bands is the bass. So I really love that what it's going here. She has like a super cool licks in the bass, and she's doing like harmonies with the guitar, and that's super cool. Also, something that I'm noticing, her voice. I'm guessing that the drummer is the main singer for this song, at least so far. And one thing is that I'm noticing her voice. I don't know if it's because of the mixing or the miking or something, but it doesn't sound as good as the other recording, and this could be just because obviously, like I said, I don't know from which year this is, but I'm guessing 2019 or before. And so what I wanted to what I meant was that her voice here doesn't sound bad, but it sounds different. It sounds less mature. Like obviously she has more experience on the other recording, which is 3 years later. So, but I still like her voice. Like it sounds really, really cool. But for some reason, it doesn't sound as good as the other recordings. As far as the song, yes, I'm picking up that this is for the haters. Probably for the people that I think you guys told me, but it's kind of obvious once you read the lyrics. It's obviously for the people that criticize them for singing in English, I'm guessing, and that's why they do the song in Spanish. It makes sense that if you want to make a response to all those haters, you do it in Spanish. A little bit of what the song, the lyrics says is, "Stop praying for me, so worried, but I don't see you praying so much. It's not, it's not that big of a deal. Stop with your judgment. Stay away from me, please. Criticize me a little bit more. I entertain myself hearing your critics or hearing you criticizing. Everything you say, everything you curse, or everything you curse us, and let me laugh a little bit more, because you don't know anything. You just speak and don't shut up, and I just cover my ears and I just say," and this is where they're going to the chorus. Oh man, I like that.
Ya no sé qué hacer, no le veo el mundo a pretender, no intento más, porque yo ya sé que atrás de las cortinas ellos siguen hablando, sus buenas intenciones siempre salen sobrando, no creas que me engañan con ese disfraz.
Yeah, before we go into the chorus again, man, I'm loving the bass mixing in this recording. I said it. For some reason the voice mixing doesn't sound as good to me, and it could just not be the mixing. It could be the miking, and also it could be just the fact that they are more experienced on the newer concert that I did, and so their voices are better because they're more confident and more mature. But I'm really loving the bass tone for this recording. Actually the bass here sounds a lot better than the other recording. And I'm really, really loving the bass here. A little bit more about so this song is obviously about the people that hate them for singing in English, and a little bit more of the song. The chorus basically says, "Let me deny the list. I'm not crazy nor malinchista." Malinchista doesn't really have a translation. Malinchista is a term that a lot of people use to, how do I explain it? It's basically used to talk about people that deny the roots. For example, the fact that they're singing in English, they're telling them, "Yeah, you're denying your roots because you're not singing in Spanish," and whatever. So that's kind of the meaning of that term. And then she says, "You say I'm selfish, damn narcissist." That's the chorus basically. Then she goes, the second verse, she goes, "I don't know what else to do. I don't see the point of pretending. I don't really try anything else because I already know that behind the curtains they are still speaking, Their good intentions are always, they're always, what's the word? The word intentions are always like, we don't really need them. That they are. Oh man, I forgot the word. But basically, we don't really need them. And she says, "Don't believe you are tricking me with that disguise." Again, because you don't know nothing, because you speak and you don't shut up, and I just cover my ears and I simply just say, and then she goes into the chorus. Super super cool, man. I really really enjoy the lyrics on this one, and I can relate because I myself speak Spanish and it's my mother language, and I could be doing this channel in Spanish, and I've gotten a couple of comments, not really much, but I gotten a couple of comments telling me why I don't do the channel on Spanish. And man, just because English is so much of a broader language. Like, for example, in my channel, most of my audience is from Japan, which is super super cool and makes sense because I've been doing a lot of reactions to Japanese bands. But the reason I do it in English is because I can interact with those people. If I did it on Spanish, I will only be able to interact with people from Latin America and maybe Spain and maybe a bit of people from other countries that also speak Spanish. But the audience that I will be reaching will be so much lower, at least in my opinion. At least that's what I think, and that's one of the reasons that I decided to do it in English, because to me, one of the things that keeps me motivated and interested and curious about doing this is actually interacting with people from all over the world. So English allows me to do that, which I guess it's kind of the same way, kind of the same reason they decided to do their songs in English, to reach a broader audience, and that completely makes sense. And you will always get this type of people, you will always get this type of haters, but I mean, like you said, you really don't have to pay attention to them, and just let it slide. And totally agree with that. And I'll speak a little bit about something that you guys might appreciate later on the video. Oh man, I like that bass. Love those harmonies between the guitar, the bass, and the hi-hat and the drums. Super, super cool. Super tasteful. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love that bass. Yeah. So good, man. Super cool.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very
¿Qué
much.
les pareció?
What did you think about it? Yeah, I think that's it. Super, super cool, man. Love this song, by the way. I think that even though I didn't like the mixing on the vocals here, and I said it could just not be the mixing, it could be the fact that they're younger here and now they're more mature and more experienced. But the mixing on the instruments was probably the best of what I heard so far. And this is easily, musically, my favorite song. It had a lot of harmonies, it had a lot of changes on rhythm and tempo. and it was much more the style of things that I tend to listen to. So this song easily my favorite so far in that regard. And about the lyrics, super cool. I think that I can relate totally to them. And one of these, what I said before that I was going to talk about, which you guys might find interesting, especially the guys from Latin America, because this is a band that that if you are from somewhere else you might not know. You probably won't know actually. It's probably the biggest and the best, in my opinion, by far, rock band from Latin America history, which is Soda Stereo. And Soda Stereo is a band that it's super huge in Latin America and probably in Spain too. And they are from Argentina. And I think that they are easily one of the most, even though their following is huge in Latin America, and I mean, right, the singer, they don't exist anymore because the singer died some years ago. But they are easily the biggest rock band in Latin America. If you go from Mexico to Argentina to Chile, and you ask anyone about Soda Stereo, they're gonna know it. And I think that's easily one of the most, in a way, most underrated bands in the history of the rock music. They are a band that I think, had they sung in English, they would have been huge. They would have been a huge band. They actually started from the 70s, I think. Then the 80s is when they actually, the 80s and the 90s was when they actually got the most popularity. But that band is amazing, in my opinion. The singer and guitar player and writer, it's one of the best, in my opinion. They're also a trio, again, the similarities with the Warning there. And in a way, I think that had they sung in English, they would have been worldwide famous for sure. And personally, I have mixed opinions about that, because I feel like sometimes, especially for writing music, when you want to write music in a language that it's not your mother's language, not your day-to-day language, sometimes expressing certain things it's not easy. So I really commend the Warning to doing that. In my opinion, I'm guessing they been speaking English since they were super young, so that helps. But I still commend them, because being able to write songs in another language is never easy. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like below, leave a comment, letting me know what else you want me to react to, and subscribe to the channel. I guess that will be all for today. Bye bye.